What is going on YouTube? It is Real Dipper Real 24 with you today, and today we're going to be doing a video talking about my life story.
Stand for my niggas doing right. Free my niggas right now. Wanna stand for my bitches doing right.
Alright, so I need to hurry up, get this through, because it's a long video I've tried to make. I got a runny nose, okay? It's not because I'm jacking off, okay? And it's clearly fucking snot. You want to see the green inside of it? Let me throw those away. We need to hurry up, pack this a dip, because it's a long video. I've tried to make this video multiple times, and every time it ends up being long as fuck, and I don't want it to be that long, so I end up like not uploading it. If you're packing a dip with me, cheers. We're packing a dip coming long cut if you couldn't tell. That's the first dip of the day right there, and that's delicious. Delicious, thank you, man. Finally spitting a mud jug, Cryptic Highlander, baby. My favorite mud jug of all time and always will be. I love this fucking mud jug. This bad boy got retired a couple years ago, and I still got my hands on her. And she's still my baby, you know, even though she stays under my bed for half the fucking time. But just look at the design on this fucker. Oh my god. Oh yes. Oh my god. It's been sitting on my bed, and I looked at the comments in my last video I uploaded yesterday, and someone was like, man, I really wish you'd clean his mud jugs. And I was like, fuck, man. And then I forgot I traded my Patriot mud jug for the Keep It Fucking American roadie. And now all I got is this one and that spray painted black roadie. It used to be white, but it rolled around in the back of my truck for a long time, and it got fucked up, so I just spray painted it. Let's hop into this shit. Make sure you smash the like button, because this video is a bitch to fucking make, dude. This is, honestly, I probably made this video at least 20 times. So, let's get started. Hello, my name is Dylan. I'm 17 years old. Nice to meet you. I was born in Louisiana, a town called Leesville, Louisiana. I have an older sister. She's 5 years older than me. She beat the shit out of me on the rig when I was little. Now I beat the shit out of her. I'm just playing. You know, it was pretty normal for me growing up. When I was, I think right when I got into like kindergarten or something, my dad started working in Afghanistan, so I was kind of weird. You know, it was different. I didn't really get to see him as much. I think he worked like 2 months on and 2 weeks home. It's something weird like that. Maybe like a month on and like a week home. It was something weird. But he did that for a long time. You know, he wasn't in the military. He just worked overseas. And, but he did that for a while. Well, everything was normal. It was just me, my sister, and my mom doing, like, living like that until I was going into 4th grade. Yeah, when I was going to 4th grade, we moved. My dad quit his job in overseas because he didn't want to do it no more because he was going too long. We moved to this town called Pickens, Louisiana. This is a small-ass town. It's got 2 stores. It don't have a red light. It just has a caution light. It's small as fuck. Class B school. It's just small. We moved there, and this was, I guess you can say, I mean, I stayed there for probably the longest. And we moved there because my sister, she played softball, and they had like the best softball program around. So my dad wanted her to move there, so we did. And I stayed there 4th grade to 8th grade? 8th grade, I believe. 4th grade to 8th grade. And, you know, I played baseball and stuff. It was fun. I liked that time. I was, I don't know, it was fun. That's when I started dipping. I remember so much clearly. Me and my buddy Garrett, he don't dip anymore, but I remember when we first started dipping, we'd like have a can on the bus, and most times always expired, but we'd still dip it. We'd put it in, hide from the bus driver, spit, and then like we'd pull up to our, like I was always the first one off, or not like the first, but out of me and him, I was the first one off. So we'd be like, oh, do I have dip in my teeth? Do I have dip in my teeth? And we'd look at each other and fucking, it was funny, dude. But that's where it all started. And so I stayed there for a while, and no, I didn't have a YouTube channel back then. That's when I first started dipping though. So during when I was turning 12 or 13, 12 or 13, I want to say, let's see, shit, I don't know, man, it's been a long time. I was either turning 12 or 13, and for my birthday, my mom asked me what I wanted, and, you know, at the time, there was this trampoline park, you know? You probably know what I'm talking about. Now, at the time, There was only like 4 of them in the entire United States. So I was like, shit, dude, I want to go to one of those. It looks fun. I want to go to the one in Houston. It's called Sky High. So me, 2 of my buddies, and my mom, we loaded up and we went to Houston. We jumped for a day, and then we jumped for another, and then we went home. So we dropped my friends off, and we dropped my friends off at their house, and then we got back to my house, and my mom left my dad. Right there, yeah. Kind of fucked up. On my birthday weekend thing, you know, that's kind of fucked up. Thanks, Mom, for the birthday present. She's not here, but it was that's when shit kind of hit the fan for me, you know. I went kind of batshit crazy. And I didn't go back. I don't know. It was weird. I'll have to explain it. So, I think at the originally, we went with my mom. Me and my sister went with my mom because my mom didn't know how my dad was gonna react to it, and she didn't want me there because I wanted to stay with my dad, but she didn't want me there because he didn't want I don't know, shit wanted to snap on me. Which me and my dad had the same temper. I don't know why. We have the exact same fucking temper. And when we snap, we fucking snap. You know, they're like a ticking time bomb. But you know, so I went with my mom. I remember the first weekend I went to go stay with my dad. He cried, and that was the first time I ever seen him cry, and that fucking hit me. Because he was alone, dude. He was by himself, so I ended up moving in with him for a while. And I was still in 8th. No, this was summer. This was summer. And I think I started my 8th grade year. Yeah, I believe I started my 8th grade year. And I ended up, I told my dad I wanted to move back to my hometown. Which was, I never went to, I lived in Leesville, but I went to a school called Pickering. I lived in Pickering. I always say I lived in Leesville because no one says they live in fucking Pickering. You know, you just don't. I don't know, but I don't. So I went to a school called Pickering. I got transferred, or I went over there, and I stayed there for a while. No, I don't know. We stayed there, and I stayed. We lived with my grandma at the time because we was moving the double wide from Pickering to where we used to live. And that's like that's a good little, that's like 30, 35 minutes, something like that. And I don't remember why, but we waited a while to move it. I don't know why. Shit, I don't know. But we lived with my grandma at the time. That's when I started the whole YouTube thing, on February 2nd, 2013. So I had January, so I had to be turning 12. That's what it was when they split up, because I started the YouTube channel on February 2nd, 2013, my first one. So we I started my YouTube channel, and I remember I was making videos and shit, and then something ended up happening, you know, and I think my freshman year, this right here from my freshman year when I ended up moving with my mom, it's kind of a blur, because I moved in with my mom. And I went homeschooled. I remember. I don't remember. I think I got kicked out of my dad's for some reasons. And I ended up moving to the lake with my mom. And, you know, you guys remember, if you remember that, you're a G. But I remember, if you guys remember, I made videos in a boat and shit. And then, like, I don't know. It was boring as fuck. It was horrible. That was the worst time that I've had, dude. It was horrible. Yeah, I got to fish whenever I wanted to, but I was fucking lonely, dude. I was honestly lonely. I didn't have no one to talk to. I mean, all my friends are 45 minutes away from me. I don't have a truck. So I just made YouTube videos. That's all I did. Because that's kind of like turned into my therapy, dude. Making YouTube videos, I was kind of like, I felt like I was talking to somebody, and it was fucking boring, dude. I was just a loner, dude. I was fucking bored. Like, I'd get on, I'd talk to my friends at night, but I couldn't. I'd go to my friends on the weekends and shit, but like during the week, I was fucking bored, dude. I like that galaxy. It looks fucking cool. So I lived there for a while, and during the summer, I ended up moving back in with my dad because I couldn't take it no more, dude. I was tired of living on the lake. I was tired of it. I wanted to see my friends and do shit, dude. So I moved in with my dad again, and this is when kind of shit hit the fan. My freshman year, like my summer and going into a sophomore, oh fuck, I turned into a bad kid, kind of. You know, I did. When I moved, see, let me explain this. My dad, when I lived with my dad, I could do whatever I wanted to. All right. I could party if I wanted to. He didn't care. He was never there, all right? So my dad, when I moved in during that summer, he had a girlfriend. And I didn't like her. And I had a very good reason why I didn't like her, but I just didn't like her. So he'd always invite me. You know, he didn't just leave me, but he'd be like, you want to go to her name? It was so-and-so's tonight with me? And I'm like, no, fuck no. No, thank you. I'm not going there. I don't like her. I'm not going. So he'd leave for the night, and I was good. If I needed anything, my grandma lived literally 100 yards away from me, like 150 yards. It was, you couldn't see the house though. It was just trees covering it. But so me and my buddies would get together, and we'd party. We'd do stupid shit, dude. We'd always get into something, and that was the good old days, dude. Like, I don't know why we was all broke. Well, none of us had money because at the time my dad didn't have that good of a job, and well, he did, but he was wrapped up with that woman, dude. Anything that woman wanted, he got her, and I was kind of like the second hand, you know, kind of fucked up thinking about it, but it's the truth. And so me and my buddies, how I used to get money. Now, this is where this actually affects me today. Like, I kind of learned how to support myself, and my dad would have bought me anything I asked him to, but I didn't want him to. I don't know why. I just didn't want him to. I don't know. And I just didn't want him to. The only thing I ever asked for my dad was to meet me at the store so he could buy me some dip, which I provided the money. I did everything. I just wanted him to buy me dip because at the time all my friends wasn't 18 yet, so that was the only way I got dip. And so the way I got money is YouTube. I was making a little bit off YouTube, but I didn't have a credit card or nothing. I couldn't get that money that I was making into cash. And I remember I got lucky because I was partnering with like Fullscreen or something, and they PayPal'd me the money. So I would fucking get that money and buy dirt bike parts and buy TVs and buy PlayStations and buy fucking whatever I wanted to. I mean, like, I couldn't get the money in my hand, so I just go online and shop. That's all I would do. Remember, I bought a TV, I bought a damn PlayStation, I bought a good bit of shit. Mostly dirt bike parts though, because that's all. My dirt bike was a piece of shit, and I was always having to buy parts for it and fixing it. I probably had more hours fixing that dirt bike than riding it. Nah, I doubt it, but it's damn near close. It was a KX100, by the way, if you're wondering. So we dick around, and then another way I get money, if I wanted cash, I'd go to my grandma. And no, I didn't just go to my grandma and say, hey, can you give me some money? I'm like, hey, grandma, you got any work that needs to be done? When I say work, I mean fucking work, son. I work all day and work my ass off for $20 to $40. I remember one time, hey, there's Melee. One time, it scared the fuck out of me, honestly. One time, my grandma told me, hey, we're leaving for the weekend. I'll pay you $100 if you rake up all these leaves. And I mean, there was fucking leaves everywhere, over probably at least 3 or 4 acres, dude. So it was like, there's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to get all that done in 2 days by myself. Call up my buddies, I'm like, hey, you wanna do some work with me? I'll pay you. So I got my buddy, Cody, and me and him was gonna split the money, and the other dude that was working with us only wanted to pack cigarettes. So we worked for 2 days straight, son. I mean, worked our ass off and raked up all them damn leaves. Got paid, and I remember we went out and I think we went and ate, dude. And that's the funny thing, like, I appreciated everything back then. Like, going to sit down and eat was an honor. That was an honor, dude. That was like special to me because, you know, I never did that, you know. And it was just special, dude. I just felt like we all felt like we was on top of the world when we fucking do that. And I don't know, we just appreciated everything. And it's sad that I don't appreciate shit like that no more. But I mean, shit, it really was some good times back then. But so I lived with him during the summer, and started school again. And I started school again, and I went my sophomore year until Christmas break. At Christmas break, my sophomore year, shit kind of hit the fan. Got in some trouble. I mean, I was a bad kid. I was getting in trouble and shit, and I went homeschooled again. And I did all my work and everything for that semester, turned it in and everything, and then I moved in with my mom. Called me and she was like, hey, I'm moving to this Sulphur where I live now, and I'm moving there. If you want to come, you can. And that was a hard decision for me, you know. I knew if I moved with my mom, I wasn't moving again, and that was it. And I love my dad, and I wanted to live with him, but I wanted to get out of that town, kind of, you know. There wasn't nothing there for me besides friends and family, which, I mean, that's everything, but I mean, there's not good job opportunities there. It's not a place you want to be. Like, especially, like, now I go back there, dude, and, like, it's a whole lot different, and I'm glad I'm not there. That's all I want to say. So she called me, and I remember I was sitting there and I was thinking, and I remember I started crying because I didn't know what the fuck to do, and I didn't know, like, I don't know. I never had anybody to talk to. I never talked to anybody, like, and asked what I should do. But I mean, like, it's really hard for me, and I decided I want to move with her. So I packed up all my shit, and I left. I came here, and it's been good. I mean, I'm 100. I do not regret the decision, not one bit. I love it. I'm glad I moved, dude. Like, there's better job opportunities here. I mean, I feel like I can start my life here, you know. I'm happy, you know. I'm just happy here. But I skipped out on a bunch of stuff on this video just because of a bunch of personal stuff. I skipped out on all the personal stuff. Because there's just some things I don't want you guys to know, and not about me, just about my family, you know. So I did skip out on a shit ton of stuff I should have said, but I mean, I'm not even gonna try to remake this video. I got pretty much the good part. But I'm glad. I don't regret living with, like, I mean, I'm glad I live with my dad. I'm glad I live with my mom, because when I live with my dad, I've learned how to fend for myself. I don't know. I love to fend for myself. Dude, I don't know why, but it was nice. So, and then with my mom, you know, I got rules, I got chores and shit, and I had to do this. I got to be in by this time, and you know, it was a whole lot different. But now my mom, it's not, living with my mom is not the same as living with my mom a year ago, or 2 years ago, whatever. But now, I mean, she ain't as strict as she used to be, which I think she was only as strict as she used to be is because of the boyfriend she had. I hated her boyfriend too. I fucking hated him. I want to give you guys a tip though. If your parents are going through a divorce, and you're like, oh, you don't want them to go through a divorce, and they get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, whatever, don't do what I did. I was always trying to break them up. I was always trying my hardest to, like, break them up so they wouldn't be together, because I wanted my parents back together. That's the worst thing you could do. I remember my papa sat me down one time, and he was like, you know what, Dylan? I don't agree with what your dad's doing. I don't agree with what your mom's doing. But you need to just go with the flow. That's all he said. And that stuck with me, dude. That right there stuck with me. And I was like, you know what? He's right. I need to just go with the flow. It's whatever, you know. I don't need to be trying to break them up. I want to be happy, you know. And since that day, you know, I'm all right with it. I don't have a problem. Even if I don't like my mom's boyfriend, if I don't like my dad's girlfriend, if they make them happy, good, you know. That's just always, that's the mindset I keep, you know. Just go with the flow, you know. Fuck it, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap the video up because we're already at 20 minutes. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Save the longest, brought the gums, people in the packs. My name's Real Dipper, Really 24, and I'm out.